Hello, dear listeners. In this session, I ask the keepers of the Akashic records how a soul can distinguish genuine contact with its guides from the chatter of imagination, wishful thinking, or even deceptive astral entities. This is a vital discernment skill. We will give you a detailed elaboration. Here is the transmission from the keepers. The challenge of discernment. Imagination is not the enemy. It is the raw material through which many genuine guide contacts first appear. The human mind naturally translates subtle energetic impressions into images, words, and feelings. A guide may use your own imagination as a canvas, projecting its communication onto it. The problem is not imagination itself, but confusion, not knowing whether a particular impression came from a guide, from your own fears, from your ego, or from another source. We will give you clear markers to help you distinguish. Marker 1. The feeling signature. Genuine guide contact has a distinctive energetic feeling that is consistent across cultures and individuals. Ask yourself, does this contact feel peaceful, clear, and respectful? Guides do not shout, pressure, or induce panic. Even when delivering difficult news, their presence is calm. Does it feel expansive rather than contracting? Genuine guidance opens your heart, clarifies your mind, and leaves you feeling larger, not smaller. Imaginary or ego-driven thoughts often create tightness, anxiety, or defensiveness. Does it carry a subtle warmth or vibration? Many people describe a gentle tingling, a sense of light pressure, or a warm glow in the chest or head. Not everyone feels this physically, but there is often a felt sense of presence. If the contact leaves you feeling drained, fearful, confused, or ashamed, it is not from a high-level guide. It may be your own shadow, or in rare cases, a lower astral being masquerading. Marker 2. The content. What is said? Guides respect your free will and your dignity. Their messages typically, they empower, not enmesh. They will not say, you must do X or else disaster will strike. They offer options, not ultimatums. They are loving but not sentimental. They may challenge you, but never cruelly. They may point out a blind spot, but with compassion. They focus on your growth, not on others' faults. Genuine guides rarely give gossip or detailed information about third parties unless it directly serves your healing. They will not encourage judgment or revenge. They are simple and often surprising. Guide messages are usually short, clear, and sometimes unexpected. They do not come as long, complex lectures. Imagination tends to ramble or repeat what you already know. Encourage responsibility, not dependency. A guide will never say, I will solve your problems for you. Instead, they offer insight or support while reminding you that you have the power to act. If a voice tells you that you are special, chosen, or above others, be very wary. Guides encourage humility, not grandiosity. Marker 3. The aftermath. What changes in you? After genuine contact, you will notice increased clarity. Even if the message was cryptic, you feel a sense of direction or peace. Reduced fear. Anxiety may lessen because you feel supported. A desire to act kindly or serve. Genuine guidance naturally inclines you toward love, patience, and generosity. No obsession. You do not become fixated on the guide or desperate for more contact. The relationship feels natural, not addictive. Imagination or ego-driven fantasies often leave you wanting more excitement, feeling superior, or anxious that you missed something. Marker 4. The method of reception. How you receive the contact matters. Stillness and surrender. Genuine guidance is more likely to come when you are calm, meditative, or just waking up. It seldom shouts over daily noise. Repetition and consistency. If the same message or image arises spontaneously across days or weeks, it is more likely to be genuine. Practicality. Guides often give information you can use now, a nudge to call someone, an idea for a problem, a reassurance. They rarely give cosmic prophecies or sensational predictions for their own sake. Imagination can be summoned at will. Genuine contact comes when the conditions are right and is not fully under your control. Distinguishing from lower astral entities. Rarely a person may contact a being that is not a light guide but a lower astral entity, a confused or mischievous discarnate. These entities may pretend to be guides, angels, or even the person's own higher self. Their signs include fear and pressure. They threaten, demand, or induce dread, flattery, or specialness. They tell you that you are the chosen one, that others are wrong, or that you have secret powers. Inconsistency. Their messages change erratically or contradict genuine spiritual principles, for example, encouraging harm, encouraging dependence, promoting separation. Physical drain. You feel exhausted, heavy, or ill after contact. If you suspect a lower entity, do not engage. State firmly, I call on the light. I only accept contact from beings of unconditional love and truth. Then turn your attention to something grounding and positive. The entity will lose interest. Practical steps to test a contact. If you are uncertain whether a contact is genuine, apply these tests. The "Does it align with love?" test. Does the message encourage love, healing, forgiveness, or growth? If not, reject it. The "Would I give this advice to a dear friend?" test. If a friend told you they received this message, would you think it wise and kind? If you would be skeptical or concerned, be cautious. The check with your body. Your body is a sensitive instrument. Notice any tension, shallow breathing, or gut discomfort when you think of a contact. Genuine guidance usually feels relaxing in the body, even if the content is challenging. Ask for a sign. You may sincerely ask, if this is truly my guide, please give me a clear, unmistakable sign within the next 3 days that does not come from my own doing. Then let go. Do not obsess. If a meaningful coincidence occurs that is not self-created, it may be confirmation. Wait and see. Genuine guidance often proves itself over time by producing positive results. Haste is not required. When in doubt, assume it is imagination. This is the most important rule. If you cannot tell whether a contact is genuine, treat it as imagination. There is no harm in that. Your imagination is a valuable part of you. By treating it as imagination, you remain humble and grounded. Genuine guidance will persist and eventually become unmistakable. Do not fear that you will miss a message. Your guides will use other means, coincidences, dreams, other people, inner nudges to reach you. They are not limited to one channel. Some closing words from the keepers. We have given you detailed markers, the feeling signature, peaceful, expansive, warm. The content, empowering, simple, responsible. The aftermath, clarity, reduced fear, kindness. The method, stillness, repetition, practicality, and how to spot lower entities. We have provided practical tests and the ultimate safeguard. When in doubt, assume imagination and trust that genuine guidance will find another way. Discernment is a skill. It grows with practice and humility. You will make mistakes. That is fine. The guides are patient and will never punish you for being cautious. End of transmission. Thank you for listening.